Surprise! I'm still alive! So this time it most definitely has been a super hot minute. I haven't been around YouTube probably in like 2 months. Sorry, Bailey was just moving and I have like a crazy setup right now, so if she moves and jumps off the couch, everything is going to fall. If you can hear her or anything else, this is not like a perfect setup and I'm obviously not in my filming room. In regards to me not being on here for 2 months, that's pretty much like I've been at my new job for 3 months now and it's crazy hectic. By the time like I get home, shower, dinner, watch one show and go fall like asleep pretty much. Which is not what I want as far as YouTube goes because jeez, I miss you guys so much, like you don't even know. And it hurts me to not be able to come on here and update you guys as much as I used to when I was sitting at home. But obviously bills need to be paid and infertility is expensive. With Matt, like Matt has been out of his job pretty much as long as I've had my job, so I'm the only real income right now besides his like unemployment. So I need all the hours that I can get, but even those have been like getting cut just because for us in like consignment stores, Christmas is a very slow time. Just because people like to go out and buy new rather than coming to us. Plus, most of our business is buying things off of people. That's why we need so many people and have so many hours during summer when everybody realizes clothes don't fit for school anymore, that kind of thing. So anyway, but that's not what I'm on here to talk about, like my job or anything, but just trying to explain why I haven't been on here. And believe me guys, I feel so bad. But as of right now, like I said, winter time seems to be slower in regards to like days that I'm actually working. So I've had time to like catch up on things. I want to say about 2 or 3 weeks ago, our rentals actually started at the house. We did try and film a house tour, and well, we did. I had Matt film it, but we had to use my old camera just because for this one, the lens that I have, like I said before, if I move or anything and it tries to like refocus on me, it makes like a really loud noise, and trying to walk through a house where it has to keep focusing on new things, you guys wouldn't be able to hear. It would be like a silent house tour and I would just have to like cut the audio and add music, which is kind of stupid. So we used our old camera and I wasn't too happy with how it turned out. I didn't delete it or anything. I'm still debating on putting it up. I don't know. If not, we can always retry with the way that the house looks now. Not that anything major has been done. We're still waiting for a few things to get done. For those of you that do follow me on Instagram, you get like daily updates pretty much on everything because I miss you guys, and that is like my only outlet where it takes me like 2 seconds to post something. I did start a Facebook page as well where I was trying to do like live videos, which was for me like a quick little, I could update you guys without having to edit, upload, all that stuff. But I kind of already thought that like most of you guys wouldn't go on there just because then it's a third outlet and it's hard to keep track of where I'm posting, and I'm so sorry. Now that, like I said, my hours are a little bit shorter, I do plan to come on here more often. Due to like obviously money problems, the editing software that I was using, I can't no like longer use for right now. So I'm back to like my first one. So if this like editing and everything is kind of a step back from my old videos, I apologize, but I hope that you guys are rather happy that I'm back on here and I'm trying to be back on and update you guys more often, even if the quality is not as good or the editing's not as fun or whatever. It's just like one of those free ones that you get kind of on your computer. Anyway, so just a little heads up on all of those things. As you can see, obviously it is like Christmas time around here. We did start decorating with the constructions and renovations construction with the renovations going on, things have been a little crazy as far as like our house is so dusty and dirty, and just after we kind of started cleaning things a little more, but what are you gonna do, right? The main thing obviously that got done was our bathroom. I don't know, I don't want to go crazy and insert pictures and stuff because the editing will take forever if I try to do that, and I really just want this video up and out there so you guys know I'm still alive and okay, and I still miss you guys. So yeah, the bathroom, like we got our shower done, and then from the shower we kind of like redid some tile around the bathtub to match the shower, and we're still in love with it. Like we went from like a tiny 4x4 like plastic shower to a huge glass shower with like beautiful tile and a bench and niches and everything. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, you definitely should, because like I said, it's way easier for me to post on there. It's just Fran and the Journey to Baby, and all the spaces are underscores. That way you can find me. I did set my profile on private for like the last month. For some reason, my Instagram and Matt's Facebook are connected somehow, and I don't know how that happened. I don't know if it was on the computer, if I was logged into Instagram, he logged into Facebook, and it just kind of connected it. But either way, like a bunch of his friends found my page and started following me, and I just freaked out because I'm like, first of all, you never talk to me, and second of all, now you know when we're having sex, which is like, ew. So yeah, that was one of the reasons that I just set it on private. I do just double check that it's nobody that I know and that it's a legit profile, and I obviously like let you guys follow. But anyway, I'm all over the place. I just like, I'm so happy, if you can't tell, to be back on here and to be able to talk and just let it all out. As I was talking about, like we started decorating, I got the fireplace going behind me. So yeah, today's been an off day for me, not as in like I'm like all loopy. It's an off day from work. I was working the rest of the week, but yeah, so today like I was just running some errands. We're going to my mom's house tonight to decorate her tree since ours is done. And that's why I was like, I have a couple of like hours to try and film a quick video and edit it. I know this is probably going to be like a 20-30 minute video anyway, but it's basically an intro back into my life, back into trying to conceive, back into what happened. One of the girls commented on my video, like my last video that I posted was like cycle day 27, did I ovulate or something it's called. And she commented and she was like, oh my gosh, she did the same thing, kind of like sort of the cycle, and she wanted to know the outcome. And I'm like, crap, like I really haven't been on there this long. I'm already like 2 cycles after that, pretty much around cycle day 27. So wow. And my cycles are longer than like a month, so it's definitely been over 2 months, which is crazy. I really miss this. So updates on life. Obviously I'm not pregnant, because if I were, I would have done that update no matter what. Like I probably would have called in sick to work to film that video and to post it. So yeah, I'm trying to remember everything. So that cycle that I last posted about, where I was so excited about everything, us doing it right, I think that's what it was, yeah. And all of that, and it ended up in a BFN. Then the cycle after that, like last cycle, was even worse, because everything was like as perfectly planned out as you possibly could. I did everything right. I took my prenatals every day, which I have been like notorious about before. Like I wasn't really on schedule all the time. What else? I took my baby aspirin starting last cycle every day. Obviously the Femera again to make me ovulate. We did order some Fertility for Men, and Matt took that. What else? There's a couple things that we did. And then I got close to ovulation and I started asking around, because I did find the progesterone in my cabinet, like the oral pills that I was supposed to take if I found out I'm pregnant. And I started asking what people would do. Would you rather take it right after ovulation to ensure implantations properly, or would you take it when you get a line to make sure everything sticks? And most of you, like my doctor was the one that said if you see a line, that's why I was tested early too. Well, one of the reasons I like to test early either way. But yeah, that was like one of the reasons that when I had a faint line, she would want me to start taking the progesterone to keep baby to stay. wow, I haven't been on here in a long time, I can't even talk anymore, to make baby like stick, right? So that's what she told me, but then a lot of people were like, no, you should take it right after ovulation, it helps with implantation and everything, so just do that. So I ended up going against my doctor, and I think at like 2 or 3 DPO I started taking it because my temps were super high already, and I was like, like everything looked so perfect that I was like, I would rather like this baby stick, because I was really that sure that we got pregnant. So yeah, everything was done right. We took everything we could. We did everything right that we could. And either way, it still ended in a VFN. So now, fast forward to now, it's cycle day 24 for me. Oh gosh, what's the date today? No, it's cycle day 23 because it's the 24th. I'm off by 1 day, which is throwing me off. So anyway, yeah, cycle day 23. This cycle has been the wonkiest yet. I don't know what's going on, and I posted that on Instagram as well. I'm really, really scared that my body's starting to not respond to the Femera anymore, at least not that dosage. I was already scared last cycle that it wasn't going to happen, but it did. Now this cycle, I started out at a fairly high point with temps, and they were pretty steady, and out of nowhere in like the 4th or 5th day temping, I had a huge drop. And I wish I could insert my chart, guys, but I just can't. I don't want this video to be too much to edit right now because I need to get used to the other program again, and like it'll take me all night to probably post this. So anyway, yeah, so it had a huge drop, like huge. Oh my gosh, it was like, I swear I thought I was dying because it was that big of a drop. So that's kind of what happened with that, and I was so upset because I didn't understand what was happening. And then the temps kind of went up, down, and like let's say this was my temp before, nice and steady, and then it dropped to like down here. Do this way so it looks right for you. Anyway, so this was before nice and steady, and then it dropped to like down here, and from down here kind of went up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, and then it was down, and it went even, I think, lower, and I was like, maybe, just maybe it's an ovulation dip. And then we went from way down here to way up here in a day too. So that was my ovulation. I had super sore nipples again, like I already did the cycle before. I think for like 3 or 4 days straight. They're still kind of tender. So I don't know. I'm hoping that's a good sign either way. But I used to ovulate like cycle day 15, 16, 17 before my first miscarriage. After that miscarriage, it was kind of like 21 and then worked itself back up to 17, 18. Then I had that second miscarriage, and since then it has been like cycle day 21 every time. But this time it was cycle day 22. So that kind of worries me a little bit, but either way, I know we ovulated this cycle, which is a good thing. So today I started the progesterone again, and I'll keep taking it. So today is 3 DPO for me. I'm officially in the 2-week wait, which is like a good thing and a bad thing. I always like the first couple of days of the 2-week wait because I'm like, especially with this cycle, when you did everything right again, like you're taking all your vitamins, your pills that you're supposed to take, anything and everything is like perfect. And like, but then the closer you get to testing, you just start freaking out. What if it's negative? What if it's like, it's such an emotional roller coaster, like every single cycle. It's awful. But that's just an update for you guys, like quick on where I'm at this cycle. As far as work goes, that is an up and down too. Some days, like depending on where I'm at in my cycle, I'm so excited, everything's cute, I want to buy everything. My bosses, actually, like I've talked to them about everything. They know that we're trying, they know we're having trouble with infertility. Like my main boss, like the owner of the store, she asks like every time if we have any news, if there's anything that she can do, like help or whatever. She keeps saying that she's praying for us, like all the girls in the store are so supportive. And because she knows that we're like the owner of the store, because she knows that we're having such a hard time and we're spending so much money every month as it is on meds and everything else, I'm pretty much getting like so much things for free. Like if you could see that spare room, it is packed with baby stuff, like boy, girl, anything. I have like so many onesies and clothes and just like things that I just got for free because she's like, just take it, I don't care. And it's all in like such cute items. Like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to film like a couple of like baby haul videos just to show you some of those items. Like, it would probably be like 2-hour long videos if I showed everything. But yeah, we're definitely set for a long time when it comes to clothing. Like, I used to be the kind of person that was like brand new only. Like, I just want to go into an actual store like Baby Gap or Old Navy or whatever and just buy cute little things that are on sale. And don't get me wrong, like, I've gotten really good deals on there too, as you guys know. But since working at that consignment store and seeing what kind of cool items can come in, and they're in like either brand new condition with tags and they were never worn, or you get things that are like so immaculate condition and you pay such little money for it. Like, the amount of clothes that you can buy for $100 at our store versus a brand new store is just insane. And for the last month or so, I'm gonna say I've been stocking up on bigger baby items too. I think I started last cycle more realizing that, okay, I'm like over the clothes. Like, I'm looking more into like things that I actually need for baby. Just because we really thought we had it in the first place, like we got pregnant, but whatever. And like same thing again this cycle, but like some of the big items that we kind of like checked off our list thanks to our bosses, or my bosses, is, what did we get? First of all, we started stocking up on diapers, that is like actually at the store though. But I've never clued in to think like, hey, if you have like 20 or 30 bucks left at the end of the month, stock up on diapers. Like, they don't go bad and you're gonna need a ton of them. So yeah, we started doing that, which was so exciting. Like, I smile every time I walk past the room and I see some like baby diaper boxes. It's so cute. What else? So at my store the other day, like about a month ago or so, somebody brought in a swing, and it was one of those like Fisher Price little lambs or whatever, like the one that you can kind of tilt so it swings like both ways, and it has like obviously the lambs hanging, and like you can tilt it a bunch of different ways. It makes music and swings obviously and all that stuff. And I think they retail for like $150 or $200 around here. And I got mine. Oh, I also did like, we get swings in all of the time, obviously, with people that like are growing them and stuff, so they sell them to us for other people to use, which is cool. But usually we get the ones that are battery operated, and I was always like, oh, battery operated, I don't know, like, it's cool because you don't have cables laying around, but it's also shitty because if the baby, is like falling asleep, but the battery runs out, so then now you gotta unscrew it, put batteries in or whatever. So anyway, that day that one came in, and it was one of the rare ones that actually plug into the wall. And I'm like, oh my gosh! And it was in such good shape. Like, there was some discoloration on the back, but it was just like in really good shape. So I ended up getting it from my boss. I think I paid like, I'm gonna have to lie, I think I paid like 45 bucks for it, maybe 40, something around that, which is insane for that swing. So that one makes me smile all the time. I think a week later or so, I got an Ingenuity bouncer. I don't think there was anything wrong with it. Like, it came with the box and everything. I think the baby just didn't like it. So they brought it to us to try and sell it, just to get some of their money back. And yeah, that one I got from my boss for like $10. Like, hello. And it perfectly matches the swing that I got. What else? So last week, that was something that I never really thought about. Like, I was working with one of the ladies in there, and she already has like grandchildren and stuff, so she's been through enough baby stuff to know what's good and what's bad, I guess, like in her opinion anyway. So we got something in that, like, it was a change pad. It's like Summer Infant brand, I believe it is, and she said that you can't even get it in store, like you have to order it online, and it's usually like $60 or something around here. And it was one of, like, you know how you can get just the loose like changing pads that you kind of like put around your change table, like you have to tie it down, otherwise they slide everywhere. And they're not really thick, like they're really thin. We get those in all the time too, and I'm always like your baby's gonna roll out of there, and the straps are gonna look so ugly, and just whatever. So last week she sorted that like sale, or the buy, I guess, and she was like, oh my gosh, Fran, you need to get this. And she turned around and it was like, it was in really good condition still too. And it was, like I said, Summer Infant, and it has, I'm gonna have to show you everything in like a haul from all of my stuff, which will make more sense. So it has like a metal frame, I guess I want to say. So it, like, the change pad sides are probably this high. So like your baby's gonna fit in that for a long time, and you don't have to worry about them rolling out of it because there's no way they can. Plus it has stoppers on the bottom, so if you put it on the table and you even try to move it, it doesn't move for whatever reason, but it's pretty cool. So yeah, anyway, that one retails for like 50 or 60 bucks around here, and I got it for $10. And then my biggest buy, which is sitting next to me in the living room on the carpet because I just don't want to put it away. It's the, like, most amazing thing ever. So I was working yesterday, and this lady walks in with a swing, and she's like, hey, just give me a second. There's another one in the car. I'll grab that swing and my baby and come back in. Okay, while I'm looking at that swing, she walks in with that For Moms Mamaroo. And my heart just like dropped. I was so glad because there's another girl out of work right now that I was working with yesterday, and she's pregnant, so she's like looking for things too. So I was so glad she was busy with a customer and didn't see this, so I got to look at it first. And oh my god, it is like, there's like tiny little I'm just looking at it because it's so pretty. There's tiny little marks like on the white bottom, but nothing that is like crazy noticeable. And the only thing that And the only thing that we noticed is like the mobile that sticks in, like it's a little bit loose. It seems like somebody put something heavy over it. So like if the baby lays in it, the mobile will be in its face. So we like have to lift it a little bit, but we'll find a way somehow. And even if I can't use that mobile, the swing is in immaculate condition. I was browsing on the For Moms website last night, like all the things that you can get, and oh my gosh. And you can get like new inserts, new like inlays for baby to lay in, everything. It's so cool. And as I was playing with it last night, I realized there's an app. There's a freaking app for it. So you can sit there and have it on your phone and then control the music and the bounce and everything. So obviously, like my bosses, like I said, know about my story, and I was working with the owner's son-in-law, and he knows about my story too, and he could see that I really wanted it, but because of the broken thing, he was like, usually like we can't really purchase it just because it is broken, like I can't sell that in the store, but he was like, I know you want it, so I can just buy it, and you just buy it off of me again. So that swing retails around here for like $500, almost $600, and I got it, just wait, I got it for $50. $50. Like, that is like 90% off pretty much. It's crazy. It's so crazy. Like, oh my god, that is my favorite baby buy ever. But like I said, my next video will probably, if I have the time and the energy, because I can tell I haven't talked to you guys in forever, so my voice is slowly starting to let go. But yeah, my next video hopefully will be like a baby haul to update you guys on everything that I bought and have and all that stuff. So yeah, that's my whole update in probably like half an hour or so. As far as cycle goes, next week, I haven't gotten my schedule for December yet, but yeah, we'll see when the front door comes in, because when they're here, obviously can't have us set up and talk to you guys because that's kind of awkward, and everything else. But I promise you guys I will come on here more often again because I missed this. Plus, in the videos don't need to be so long, and I don't need to update you guys on everything like 2 months worth and lose my voice, because that's what's gonna happen. Thank you guys so much for sticking around or even starting to follow this channel. I promise I'll make it worth your while. And hopefully within like a week or so, there will be a positive pregnancy test video up on here. Please send all the good vibes and thoughts our way. We really like, I posted on Instagram today too. I did that little countdown to pregnancy, like due date, app calculator thing, whatever. And if we can see the cycle, which I'm like, all I'm doing is talking to the egg and the sperm going, seriously, 6 months after the last pregnancy is enough. Like, now I need this. We would be due on August 14th. And our 5-year anniversary, like wedding anniversary, is August 11th. So, oh my god, it would be so perfect. Especially getting a BFP before Christmas. Like, it's all I want. That's all I ever want. Please. Yeah, so if you guys want to send some good vibes my way or leave a nice comment, just thank you. Thank you guys for sticking around and just being here for me still after being on like a 2-month hiatus of work and not being on here. Like always, I don't want to end this video because I miss you guys. But I promise I'll see you guys really soon, and I'll get on editing with this. So hopefully be up tonight. If not, tomorrow morning, I promise. I'll see you guys really soon, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, or whenever you're watching this. I'll see you guys soon. Bye, guys. Thank you again. Love you.